It's tea time with Tracey. Tea time with Tracey. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. It's tea time with Tracey. Tea time with Tracey. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Tea time with Tracey. Tea time with Tracey. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. It's tea time with Tracey. Tea time with Tracey. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh my goodness. I know it's late. This is a pop-up. This is a surprise. I did not plan to come on tonight, but I just could not let this night go without coming to you all and just simply saying thank you. Thank you for your expressions of love for my birthday. I must tell you all have been extremely welcoming. You bless my heart. My soul has been made glad. I cannot tell you how blessed I am for the outpour of love that you all were showing me. And I'm telling you, and I just had to come on here to say thank you. I read every last one of your comments, from the happy birthday to the HBD to the GIFs, the postings, the I mean, and the writings and the pictures. I'm telling you, I know most people just go about the day and just like this is what we do. Facebook, they let you know it's someone's birthday, and sometimes you see it and sometimes you stop and you say happy birthday to the person, or you send some kind of picture that shows happy birthday, and or whatever it is that you do. But what happened with me was, as I was looking at it and I'm seeing, my God, I says, I don't know, this is just who I am, but I'm like, each person, each happy birthday, and I guess this is the Lord is doing this for me. I was able to feel that as busy as people are in their day, and as much that we have going on in our lives, people stop for one fraction of a moment. And at that moment, when they took their hand and they typed happy birthday, they had me on their mind. There was over 400 and something people, and they're still coming in saying happy birthday. I don't know, but I think what happens is we go through life and we take things and we make things so common, and we take things for granted, or we feel um, like it's nothing to it. We make things very simple, or as if it's like it doesn't hold no weight. Well, that's not what I felt from it. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for tuning in. I love you too. Thank you so much. To me, I believe that we must, especially in this pandemic, we ought not to take anything for granted and no one for granted. We need to understand that the Lord has allowed us every day that we wake up. And I'm not just saying because it's my birthday, but every day we wake up. The Bible tells us this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And that means that we set the tone for that day. And I decided that I'm going to make a point to make sure that I rejoice in every single day. I don't care what's going on, what's happening in the world, what's happening in my life, be it fight or whatever the situation. I'm going to make sure I rejoice, and not just because it's a birthday, but just in general. And what I'm saying is that I just want to let you all know that I thank each and every one of you. Yes, I wrote it, but now I'm coming on here. I want you to hear it from me, that you really bless my heart, because I looked past that it's just a gesture. I looked at it as, out of all the people in the world and out of all of things that is going on, that person did not have to stop for that fraction of a moment and reach out to me. I don't care if it was three letters that said HBD. Those three letters said, I love you. I'm thinking of you. I see you. And that's how I took it. And I am grateful. I am thankful for all of the gifts that I received, financial gifts, gifts in general, the extra sacrifices, um, simple thing. My daughter, she did something. I just simply asked for cupcakes. And now she didn't just make the cupcake, but she designed it and she set things up. That's important. It's the little things that level the loaf. And to me is, we must realize that uh, time is uh, time is precious. And so when people take their time and write out their thoughts concerning you, that's not something that you take lightly. We should not dismiss, or we should not make uh, things that to be so common, or just like this is like it's almost like an entitlement. People are not entitled to consider you, to think of you. We ought not to have that entitlement uh, feeling. So I just came on just to say thank you, because I don't know who's going to watch this, but I want you to know, to each and every one of you who stopped and said happy birthday to me and made the gesture, I received it with my whole heart. My heart was made glad. I was blessed by it. Don't listen. I have people in my world. I have a lot of love. I am not lacking in love. I have close people around me. I have, listen, I am not lacking in the love department. I'm just feeling thoughtful and thankful and grateful that people who did not have to, uh, far and near and just in general, thought of me. And I don't know, I just think that we need to, it's just a good way to be that, to be grateful and to be thankful and to understand that, um, that when people thinking of you, it's just that simple, that don't take people for granted. Don't take things that people do for granted, no matter how small. Why do we get excited over the big things that people do? Why get excited because someone give you a car or buy you a house, or whatever the big thing, diamonds or whatever it is that you're getting, those tangible things that you get, and you're excited and you're shouting it out to the world? I say shout out to the world just from simple acts. Someone buy you lunch. I had a young lady send me a Uber Eats gift card gift. I'm like, that was thoughtful. That was thoughtful. She didn't have to do anything. She didn't have to give me anything. But she thought enough of me to say, you know what? I'm going to give her a Uber Eats card, because you have to, the restaurants are closed, so you can't really go to the restaurants. So I don't know. I was like, wow, that was real thoughtful. That was very thoughtful. My family. Oh my God, the blessing that my family bestowed upon me was amazing. Not Listen, like I said, I'm saying this because I just feel like in life that we are so prone to things, uh, take great things and make them common. Great acts, and we take them as if they're simple or they're nothing. No, understand me when I tell you there was. I'm not in the presence of 500 people, but somehow or another, just about over 500 people saw my name at different intervals of the day, that it was my birthday, and they stopped. They could have just kept scrolling and scrolling, because we do that. Oh, so and so birthday. Oh, that's their birthday. All right. But to stop and send, to me, yeah, yeah, that says a lot to me. And so to me, that I'm grateful. That's all. I just want to let you all know that I thank you for your expressions of love, and it have not gone unnoticed. And my prayer is that because you bless me and honor me and bless my heart, that the Lord in return will bless you for your simple act of love. That simple gesture, when they tell you the will to do is what makes the difference, to me, it's just that simple. I'm telling you, people, we have to learn how to see the greatness in small acts and not always look at the big acts, but it's the little things. If a little thing can leaven the loaf, it is the little thing that can make something great. You understand? So I just want you all to know I appreciate your acts of love. And I did not count it as if it was something small. And people say, we've been doing this all the time. We always send people happy birthday. Whenever I see somebody's birthday, when that thing shows up, I try to make a point to say happy birthday. Even if it's 2 to 3 days late, I still do it. I still try to do it because I think that it's important to do that. I think that, what harm will it do to do that? What harm will it do to show people that you appreciate their acts of love and their acts of kindness? That's just like in the Bible uh, when Jesus healed, for those of Bible scholars, when Jesus healed I think it was the 10 lepers, and one came back and said, "Thank you." Well, I may be that one out of the millions that have received birthday happy thank yous. I may be that one in the million that stopped on Facebook to say, "Thank you. Thank you." If you can take the time to write it, I can take the time to acknowledge it and say thank you. It's just that we need to, it's important that everything is about perception, right? But I just feel like, you know, what you do with little, you would do with much. Thank you always makes room for more. I just feel like, I don't know, I was just sitting there, and when I was sitting there and I'm watching the feed just going one after another, and that I couldn't even keep up. And that I was up to almost 3, 4 o'clock in the morning looking at the thank yous, I mean, the happy birthdays, and clicking the hearts. And then I tried to respond to everyone, and I couldn't respond to everyone. But the fact of the matter is, thank you all. I see you're coming in. I'm just on here, Josh and Joanne and Tanya and Robin. I'm just on here saying thank you for your expressions of love. And to let it be known that it's important that we recognize and not take things, small things, that are great and make them common or make them as if there's no value to them. A, a happy birthday is just as valuable as if someone said, gave you something grand or tangible. Because what it means is that you took the time out of your day. You took the time, you took a fraction of a moment. I say a fraction of a moment and said, happy birthday. A fraction of a moment, you recognize someone who you're not, I'm not front and center with you. I'm not physically in your presence. I'm not interacting with over 500 people on a daily basis. I'm not I'm not doing those things, but yet these people saw my name. And someone said, oh, I'm just saying, I saw it as if when Christ healed those 10 lepers, and he said, was it not? And only one came back and said, thank you. And I felt like, you know, and he says, wasn't there, wasn't there 10 of you? But only one came back. And so I'd say that I'm going to be that one to come back and say, out of all of you people who always telling people happy birthday and congratulations or whatever it is, and writing your post and writing your thoughts out, I'm going to be that one that come back and say, thank you. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. I appreciate you considering me. I appreciate you reaching out to me. I appreciate you and I acknowledge you. And that blessed my heart. And so um, that's just who I am. And I just want to let you know that continue in your good acts. You never know who heart you're blessing. You never know. There may be somebody else who will do the same thing I'm doing, and there may have been somebody who has done it. I'm just saying, as far as I'm concerned, I think it's important. Thank you, Tanya. I think it's important that we acknowledge and people because no one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. And so anytime that people do anything for you, you ought to say thank you. That's one of the first things that your parents teach you. Please and thank you. They are magic words and they go a long way. And so it doesn't hurt to say thank you. And so that's what I came on here for tonight, is that to let you know on Tuesday you all bless my heart and wishing me a happy birthday. Like I said, I went through my feed. There was over 500 people, and like I said, I wasn't gonna clump y'all all in one group and just say thank you for the whole. No, it was each one of you who stopped and took your hand and you went through the keyboard and you wrote what you wrote, or you found that GIF, you searched it out and you clicked on it. Even the three letters that said HBD, to me, that is grand. That was grand. The ones that who knows me and is in my life and wrote the beautiful words that they wrote and found the pictures and post pictures of me. I'm telling you, it does something to you. I don't know how people can not feel that, but to me, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I feel like that was God's way of letting me know He's put me on the hearts of these people, and He let them show expressions of love, and the love that they was expressing to me, I felt that He used them as vehicles to show, for Him to show through them for me. That I felt it as if that was God Himself through each person showing me love. And so I just wanted to stop and say that I thank you all for showing your love unto me for my birthday, and that there are people who are I'm still receiving gifts, and I thank you for it. I'm still being contact, and I think I'm being taken out, and just so many things, and you know, in the times past, I didn't always act like this, but I just think that, you know, we just need to look at life a little different. And like I said, I'm 54, and I'm like, we're in a pandemic. I'm here to see a birthday in a pandemic when there are people who are younger than me who are in the hospital with COVID on a ventilator, and some of them who are not even here, did not see this year, did not see. So I'm in good health. I'm in good health with my body and my mind and my spirit and my life. I'm in a good space, in a good place. I cannot, I cannot act as though this is, I'm entitled to this. I am grateful. I am thankful to God, to my family, to my friends, to my church, to everyone that I come in contact with. I am grateful and I am thankful. And so that's what I just wanted to say on to you all tonight, that I appreciate you. I thank you for your love, your contributions, your blessings. I thank you for your kind words. I thank you for thinking of me and wishing me a happy birthday on this 54th birthday of mine. And so I'm going to tune out. But again, you all be blessed. And please continue to follow me on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Tea Time with Tracey, when I have my discussions and, we're better together type thing. But I just want to stop and tell you thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and that you all continue to be blessed. And I thank God for each and every one of you. All right? So God bless you, and good night. And thank you again. It's tea time with Tracey. Tea time with Tracey.